Welcome, my Phoenix family! Even if you only use a wheelchair sometimes, these wheelchair skills are sure to level up your game and be able to help you do a lot more things independently. So I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of having anti-tip bars when it comes to learning to do wheelies. So I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of having anti-tip bars when it comes to learning to do wheelies. Pretty much all wheelchairs that are nice custom wheelchairs give you the option to put anti-tip bars like these on your wheelchair or not. But here is the advantage of having anti-tip bars that are removable. These anti-tip bars I actually don't use on my wheelchair anymore, but I've also been using this wheelchair for about 4 years, and I've gotten used to the fact that I can do wheelies without these. But if you're first learning to use a wheelchair and you're trying to figure out how to do wheelies safely, I would probably recommend having some anti-tip bars that are removable for your wheelchair. Having the anti-tippers on your chair means that you can learn what your center of gravity is in relation to your wheelchair without feeling like you're going to fall backwards and crack your head open, which nobody wants if you're already disabled and struggling.
These are the anti-tip bars on my wheelchair and what they look like. When I turn around to do a wheelie, you can see that I can't get as much height as I maybe would have with the anti-tip bars off, but I wanted to show you that it does give you a good chance to learn without feeling like you're going to fall.
Alright, so some situations in which you might encounter where the anti-tip bars are not great to have on your wheelchair is situations in which you need to do a wheelie that is taller than the anti-tip bars actually let you go. Now, this can be a problem if you're trying to get up a large curb, for example, or if you are trying to get down a large curb. Even sometimes those anti-tip bars can catch on the curb. I also found that the other issue with the anti-tippers is that it can be difficult for you to learn how to do a wheelie and move forward at the same time. Now, doing a wheelie and moving forward at the same time, that is a bit more of an advanced skill, but it's a skill that let me do an entire trail that was covered in sand in Zion National Park. And I was able to go a ways on this trail because of the fact that I could wheelie and move forward a bit in that position without those casters catching on the front of my wheelchair. And second, the other issue that I had with having the anti-tips on my wheelchair is the fact that they would catch even when other people would try to help me up and down curbs. And there would be situations in which I needed to get up and down a curb. Like I went to a lot of summer events that would be across grass, and sometimes the anti-tips would even catch on the grass. I had issues with my family trying to help me get up and down the curb before I learned how to do it myself, and that was a major challenge that I had. Practice intelligently and safely with safeguards in place, okay? I cannot stress that enough. Like, do not remove your anti-tip bars until you are confident and ready for the fact that you're probably going to fall a few times when you take those off. Frankly, it's kind of like removing the training wheels from your bike when you're a little kid. You're going to fall a lot and you're going to probably struggle to maintain your balance, even if you're confident that you can keep those training wheels from touching the ground.
As you can see here, I can get way higher in a wheelie when I don't have those anti-tip bars. And I even slowed down a clip for you so you can see how I'm doing that wheelie, as I am pushing quite quickly on those hand rims and then using my core to get that center of balance, and then I can even maneuver in the wheelie. If for some reason your wheelchair does not have anti-tip bars, you can also practice doing wheelies in front of the couch, and this will allow you to practice by yourself, but also not be so afraid of falling and cracking that head open. But now that you know how to practice a wheelie on your own and how to get better at them, and also that you can move forward in a wheelie when the ground is less accessible, like sand, dirt, or gravel that you need to get across, it will give you so many more options for independence, and you'll be able to explore so much more than you can even now.
Thanks so much, my Phoenix family, for coming and watching this video, and I do apologize that I have been a little bit MIA on my socials lately. I have been kind of struggling with pain control. One of my last videos was actually about what it's like when I'm experiencing a flare, and I was having a difficult time with trying to get that under control. And so hopefully here soon we will get that better controlled. But in the meantime, if you don't see me around, it does not mean that I don't care about you guys or that I forgot about you guys. It just means I might be struggling to keep my head above water in a pain flare. So I do appreciate the kind words and the kind messages that have come my way, kind of asking what's up and what's going on with my situation. But with that said, if you would like to see another One Footed Phoenix video, you can click over here to see the next one, all about more wheelchair skills that you need for independence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.